we are not used to doing anything constructive unless it's at gunpoint. Because the white supremacists have taught us to glorify being what? Non-constructive, and or even worse, deliberately destructive. That's why even as we speak right now, there's some young black person, most likely, and we're not picking on them just because they're young, because a whole lot of old black people are in prison and should be there too. And they were old when they got there. All right? Why? Because of the non-constructive mindset that they have. Like, first thing they want to do is use their time and energy standing around with a 9mm gun in their pocket, waiting on somebody weak to come by, to take advantage of, shoot them 5 times, and take that little $35 or $40 off of them and run down the street and consider themselves as being king of the world. Mm-hmm. Now, that type of thinking is very non-constructive, and we should not, in 2013, not a single black person on this planet should be known for doing anything similar to that. We should consider that, as they say in hip-hop, whack. I don't know whether they still use that term or not. I'm not up on all the terms. But in the old days, they had a word for it, I think, called whack, meaning something that you just don't do. It's stupid. It's something that's old-fashioned, outdated. Every black person on the planet should have that kind of mindset by now. So much so that the law enforcement people, when they roll up and they find a dead body and it looks like a robbery on the sidewalk, and somebody's dead, somebody's been murdered for the little credit card that they had, all right, every white officer by now should be saying, well, there's one thing we're pretty sure of, nobody black did this. Because they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. They used to. They used to do tons of it. They used to glorify in it. They used to think that that's all they could do on the planet. But they don't do that anymore. They'll go to jail about a whole bunch of things, but not for murder, robbery, stealing, none of that nonsense. That's something they do not do. That should be just well known all over the world by now. That's where we should be, at least be that far ahead right now, right this minute. So it goes to show you how far behind we are.